What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and this is how we performed since the last video I posted. So the last 24 hours, absolutely crushed it. It honestly doesn't, I feel like if I was a viewer and I saw this, I would honestly think that I was lying. Like, there is no way that we did this well in just a 24-hour span. I'll jump into my prize picks and scroll through it to show you guys that it's completely legit, refresh and everything. Also, if you're in the VIP, please leave a comment down below. I'm going to do another $50 Cash App giveaway to one of you guys, and I'll just randomize the comments, but leave a comment down below if you're in my VIP, or actually if you're just any viewer, right? Because we've been crushing it on the YouTube plays too, and just let people know your experience with the VIP, let people know your experience with the videos, whatever you want to say, right? I would honestly, a big thing that would help is like, what was your starting balance? Like, what did you start at betting wise? Like, did you start with $200, $300, and then what are you at now? And maybe how long have you been here? We are now up 100 units alone in February, you guys. So one of our best months ever. November, we also had a 100-unit month. So just a couple months ago, you guys. And we did end up picking up a 4-man as well right here. A lot of you guys ended up getting this as a push. So a lot of you guys ended up getting this at 26, but we'll take that either way if you got the full 4-man or you just got the 3 out of 3 because this pushed here. And yeah, we just absolutely crushed it once again. This play right here ended up actually barely not hitting. This we actually should have picked up. This guy got 3 kills in the very last round of the game. And if he didn't do that, we would have cashed another 4-man right here. So very close entry there. And then also this one was actually really, really close. If these guys just got a couple more kills, this would have went over, and they actually had a really, really poor game 3. If they didn't have a bad game 3, that would have probably hit too. So anyway, I'm obviously not complaining. We had an insane day. I did want to hop into prize picks. I'm going to go ahead and refresh just so you guys know. It's completely legit. Again, everything's legit on this channel. I want to be very transparent. Even days that we do have losing days, I'm completely transparent, and I want to show those losses. So these are some of the things here. As you can see, all of these 2-mans hitting. You can see this was one of those plays that I just said that was very, very close. And then this was like pretty much the YouTube play from a couple days ago there. But you can see we've been on an insane run streak even past then. I think these were some of these lightning bolt promos. Went 2 for 2 there. Hit this here the other day. Just scrolling through it. Hit this one here. This was another 2-man we picked up. Another 2-man right here. And yeah, I'm getting like kind of deep down the line here. Another 4-man here. This was the free entry that we did cash the other day. Now I'm getting back to like last Friday and stuff like that. But as you guys can see, we've been on an insane run, you guys. Pretty much all of my history on prize picks has been green right here, as you can see over the past week. So let's get into some of the plays. Before I do that, I did want to tell you guys, you can actually get my VIP completely free today. So everything I just mentioned, we're up 100 units in February. You can get my VIP completely free today. All you guys have to do is text me one word. Just text me the word picks right here to my number that is right here on the screen. I want everyone to swipe up on their phone and just text me right now. Before you forget, you should be able to still watch the video on your phone or something like that. Text me the word picks, and I will get you guys 2 free months of the VIP for doing so. All you're going to have to do is deposit $5 into the app Vivid Picks with my code. My code is right here, detective with no caps. But please text me first so I can get you guys the right link and get you guys in. Again, it's just going to take $5. And you're going to actually get matched that $5 on Vivid. So you're technically doubling your money on Vivid, and then you're going to get 2 free months of the VIP for me. I will say, I've been saying this past couple videos, if you're in a state that traditionally does not have these books legal, like Arizona, Pennsylvania, Alabama, I'm sure there's a lot of other states like that where you live in a state and you're like, oh, these apps never, I can never do these apps. I can never do these promos he's talking about. This actually does work for all of these states, okay? You can still deposit. You can't play until you're in a state that is legalized. But with some of these apps, but you can still deposit the $5 and that'll still work as the promo right there. So going quickly just into some of these past performances, and then I do got 2 big plays for you guys today. In 2025 so far, we're up 132 units in the first, 56, 57 days of 2025. It's just been an insane run, you guys. If you're a $10 sports bettor, that'd be up more than $1,300 this year alone. And that is not even 2 months. Okay. So if you get the 2 months free, if you started the 2 months free back here on January 1st, you would actually be up $1,300 with just a $5 thing that you put into Vivid Picks. Okay, so ask yourself, is it worth putting $5 into Vivid Picks today to be up $1,300 sports betting, literally tailing my picks right to your phone? So I send all of my picks straight to you guys as text messages, and you guys just click a link on your phone to tail all the bets, obviously having a blast while doing so because making money is very fun. This is the past 9 months, you guys, right here. We're up 566 units in the past 9 months. And then this was actually one of my subscribers. He went ahead and texted me and he said, dude, look at this insane run we've been on. Look at February for him. And you can see he's up $2,000 in 2025. So there's real people doing this every day. I'm not just telling you guys this. This guy's up $2,000. I think he's probably like a $10, $15, maybe $20 better right here. And you can see he's just been absolutely crushing it with us on the VIP. So once again, you guys, please join. And this is the last like 55 days for us on the VIP, absolutely going on an insane tear. And I don't see stopping anytime soon. I want to go up 1,000 units this year alone. I don't know if that's going to break any record or anything like that, but I want to make you guys money, and that is exactly what we've been doing. This is also the past YouTube videos. So what is this? This is, I don't even know. How many videos is this? This is 11 or 12. Yeah, this is 11 videos. So now we are 9 or 8 for 11. I think we're 8 for 11, you guys. 8 for 11 in the past videos. So all of these videos, you can go back to this Jaylen Brown thumbnail here, and you can see even the thumbnail I had it plus 199 units, and now we're up to like 560 or whatever it is. So we've gone up even like 70 units in this time frame 7 days ago or whatever it was. I think it was like 10 days ago now. And now we are like, I think on like an 8 and 11 run in these YouTube picks. So all of these videos right here had at least one entry hitting. Some of these videos I give out just one entry. Some of these videos I give out 2 entries. So today I do have a 2 entry pick for you guys today. 2 entries in today's video. It's going to be Call of Duty, and then it's going to be this NBA play for tonight's game, Thunder versus Nets, which is my favorite matchup by far tonight. All right, so going into Call of Duty, there was no Counter-Strike tonight, and honestly, there's been a lot of DMPs for these afternoon games in Counter-Strike. We obviously crush it in Counter-Strike. You saw all of those greens and all of those 2-mans hit for us. A lot of those were Counter-Strike plays. Call of Duty also very correlated. I haven't bet on COD in this channel in a while. And it's actually because they started payout shifting it more. So they started payout shifting it more, but I found a little bit of a loophole where if you do a combination slip, so you can see I have 2 guys and then I have 1 guy to go over here. If you were just to pick like attach plus this guy Estral, it would actually payout shift you down to 2.5x. Okay. But instead, if we do a combination slip here with attach plus Mac, you can actually get the full 3x still. So I'm probably going to be abusing that in the VIP a lot because Call of Duty correlation is pretty good. It is correlated in a lot of ways. Actually, it's correlated based off a game length like Counter-Strike is. So the longer a game goes, the more even a match. That's going to obviously drag the game on, right? So these are very, very evenly matched teams. If you look at their odds, one team's like minus 120 to win and the other's like plus 110. So that's very, very even. And it's also very correlated based off a map size. So the bigger a map is, that's going to mean less kills. And then the smaller a map is, that's going to mean more kills, okay? So if these guys end up pulling a lot of small maps, that's going to mean a lot of kills for them, right? And I don't really know the best way to explain it, but it's like almost if you have a very small map, you're going to have more interactions in the game, if that makes sense, right? It's like having a small jar with flies buzzing around that jar rather than a large jar with flies buzzing around, right? The flies are going to be interacting with each other a lot more if they're in a very small space. So you can think of the same thing here. It's a 4v4 game in Call of Duty, so very similar to Counter-Strike, and a smaller map, right, is going to mean more kills because these guys are going to be running around, and there's just going to be less map for these guys to be running around in, so there's going to be more interactions, more gunfights, and stuff like that. So a lot of ways Call of Duty's actually correlated. I don't talk about it too much just because there's normally so much Counter-Strike, so much Valorant, so much League. I kind of just stick to those things. But today there wasn't actually much Counter-Strike going on this afternoon, at least from what I saw when I was taking these plays. And I saw some value in Call of Duty. So this is happening actually in 2 days. So we'll have to wait around for it a little bit, but that's completely fine, you guys. 2 days is nothing to be able to cash one of these. So go ahead and lock this in here. I really do like these plays. Their lines are also a little bit too low. So I do like the overs on this, and then very, very even teams. So these guys should be able to drag out a pretty long game here. All right, going in the NBA play here. These NBA plays, I honestly don't even know. Like, I'm questioning PrizePicks is like, I'm questioning PrizePicks' skill level or something like this. Like, I don't know what they're doing with these lines here. So first of all, let's talk about the matchup here. This is going to be OKC versus the Nets. This is by far my favorite matchup. I saw Spurs Rockets. I'm a Spurs fan. I kind of wanted to bet on that, but I was like, there's no way I can not bet on just both of these lines being OKC versus Nets. First and foremost, the matchup, okay? We have the #1 team in the league, OKC, facing one of the worst teams, Brooklyn Nets, with D'Angelo Russell out, okay? So one of their best players is out. Plus, the Nets just lost to the Wizards. Okay, the Nets just lost to the Wizards, who are definitively the best team, or sorry, the worst team in the NBA. Okay, so we have the best team in the NBA playing arguably the worst team in the NBA right here, and this has blowout written all over it. Okay, OKC is probably going to be up by 40 to 45 points. I mentioned that yesterday in that Warriors game. Same thing with the Celtics game. I don't think the Celtics game was actually a blowout, but the Hornets versus Golden State game that we bet on Brandon Pod, that was definitively a blowout. It was like a 40-point blowout. Brandon Pod came out with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and that's ultimately why he went under his line so easily. So this has blowout written all over it. OKC, number one defense in the NBA pretty definitively. Nets also pretty good on defense, actually. If you look at their defensive markers, they're like a top 10 defense, you guys. So even though they're one of the worst teams in the NBA, still a decent defense. And again, this just has blowout written all over it. So I really love this matchup here. Brooklyn is also one of the slowest teams. So they have they actually have the slowest pace in the NBA. So they have very little possessions. There's very little possessions of the ball of this game. They hold the ball a lot. That's obviously going to run the clock. That's going to mean a quicker game because the more pretty much you're holding the ball, the more the clock's just running down, and the less possessions there are. Okay, so the less possessions, the less points, the less PRA, everything like that, you guys. So now let's get into these individual picks and why I like these so much. You honestly don't have to complicate it too much. All right, Chet. Under 16.5 points plus assists. Now, his line is 14.5 points. His assist is 1.5 assists, okay? 14.5 plus 1.5, that's 16. So why is his line at 16.5? I have no idea. And then we got Cam Johnson. Let's talk about Cam Johnson here. This line is crazy high, okay? His point total is 17.5, rebounds at 4, and then assists at 2.5. Add all of those up, that is 24, you guys. He is 1.5 PRA off. That is insane. You never find something like that in the NBA. I'm almost certain this is going to bump down at some point to probably 25. If it's at 25, I would still take it personally. If it bumps down to like 24 or 24.5, you can take these replacements here with Cam Johnson under 20.5 P plus A, so points plus assists, and then Chet at under points is also really good here. So we have so many things stacked in our favor here. Should be a blowout. Like in the fourth quarter, if OKC is not up by like 25 to 30 points, I'd honestly kind of be disappointed in them. And then we have way too high of lines, and literally PrizePicks is telling you that these are too high of lines right here. And one of the craziest NBA discrepancies I've ever seen. Like I've never seen anyone's PRA legitimately add up to 24 and they're 1.5 PRA off. That's crazy right there. So definitely lock these in. These are insanely good NBA plays, honestly, just considering all the factors and the matchups and how good this is here. So if you like that, if you like how I'm betting, if you like especially betting with correlation, which is a lot of what we do on the VIP, you can see a lot of these plays are correlated plays. Counter-Strike's very correlated. All of these like plays, these two mans that I picked together are Counter-Strike same game parlays here. If you like that, please join the VIP. I do want to make you guys money, honestly. It's very easy to do so. It's just going to take a $5 deposit into an app. Should take you guys like 5 minutes. I'm sure you guys have done this plenty of times before. Again, I'm going to do a $50 Cash App giveaway. So if you do want to write a comment down below, you'll be entered in that, and I'll probably announce that in the start of tomorrow's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's keep cashing. It's been an amazing February, guys. It's honestly been crazy, and yeah, it's just been such a great time with you guys building this community and everything. And let's keep cashing, let's keep profiting, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.